Yes, 4,000 atom bombs, not enough to counter Satan 2. We have to spend at least a couple billions to ensure we counter it with bigger bombs. Yeah. You could tip the javelins with insulin and bombard people with diabetes. Y'all could tip the... Yeah. The only way that you're getting insulin is if it's, delivered to you through a missile system, okay? They make insulin javelins, launch it at a diabetic. Yeah. So, talked about Governor Ron DeSantis and Disney already. I'm not interested in that. Oh, Netflix's fucking stock is tumbling. Let's get to that real quick,
Turning to a big story out of Hollywood, Netflix facing tough questions after it reported its first subscriber loss in more than a decade, a loss that sent its stock tumbling, and I mean tumbling. A huge sell-off sent the price down by more than 35% yesterday, and the company's value since the beginning of the year has dropped more than 60%. Carter Evans now looks at the reasons for this sudden downturn of one of Hollywood's biggest content.
It's woke. It's woke product, brother. That's why. It's because they went woke and they went broke. It has nothing to do with the fact that, they showed record growth, unimaginable record growth during COVID, and the pandemic era is over for corporations. So, of course, they're going to see massive fucking drops now that people are no longer as online, right? That has nothing to do with that at all. It's actually because they went woke, brother, and that's why they're going broke. They went woke like when they fucking gave $200 million to Dave Chappelle to do the I'm a TERF special over and over again. They won't woke like that. Like, what? Saying Netflix went woke is so fucking stupid. Like, you literally have to have the smoothest of brains or be the wealthiest billionaire on the planet. I'm talking about Elon Musk. He literally said that. Culture war shit is back. I canceled when they thought money was more important than trans folk. I agree. They also increased prices and announced they might implement ads. Yeah, because their permanent growth models don't fucking work. If you are constantly and consistently trying to fucking grow revenue, trying to improve profit margins forever, ultimately you're going to have to figure out new methods of monetization. And when we're talking about Netflix, you have to also remember that your IP is what stands. You have so many other streamers, so many other competitive streamers now. There's a lot more IP locked up in like weird ass fucking platforms like Paramount or, all these other mergers that are coming as a consequence of like HBO, Warner. They have like a lot of good IP. And on top of that, they're hiking their prices. Of course, people are going to be like, yeah, fuck that. Yeah, and they're clamping down on password sharing, which is unacceptable, in my opinion. So, if you fucking pump out a lot of shit, if you pump out a lot of product during the pandemic and during the pandemic growth period with a lot of product that are never going to have second seasons, you rarely ever promote your product, okay? And then on top of that, put out a lot of dog shit, then yeah, you're going to lose subscriber. You post cringe, you lost subscriber. They made $12 billion in profits and people keep acting like the company's failing. It's wild. It's unacceptable, says the guy who's never paid for a streaming subscription. Okay, fuck off, dude. I mean, yeah, of course I didn't. Of course. Netflix had a chance to allow creators to actually create and finish stories, but instead they do the same shit network TV does and cancel shows after 2 seasons. Tesla, on the other hand, posted $3 billion in profits this quarter. They just canceled Bone TV show before they even started production. I am pissed. Yeah. The 5-year window. I mean, big dips. Big dips. Where are they at? $263 in like before the pandemic. $218. They've dipped below the pre-pandemic levels now. I mean, look, the pandemic starts, okay? they fucking explode. They have steady growth. And now they've fallen even below pre-pandemic levels. I mean, they'll recover. Each episode of Stranger Things costs $30 million. Nice. They're also spending $30 million an episode on Stranger Things, apparently. Netflix has had a noticeable dip in quality. They make shitty shows and got lazy. HBO Max is really good, though. I remember when Netflix first started, they had so many shows. Yeah. Bro, that's the wrong door. That one is supposed to be on the end. All the way in the end. That one's in the middle. I'll do it. I'll close it myself. Don't worry about it. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. Chris is on the other side, taking phone calls for his work, and he's trying to close the door because I'm yelling too much about Netflix sucking dick. Netflix makes dog shit, lazy reused concepts and content. Yeah, Netflix's content is not that good. There's too many competitors in the market with even stronger IP. So that's it. They also don't do a good job of like pumping out any marketing for their existing IP. Like I talk to content creators, right? People that sell shows regularly. I have friends in this industry, and the one thing that they consistently keep telling me is that Netflix is incredible if you have beautiful IP that's going to pop off organically, but they will never fucking push. They will never push and strap on like a big marketing budget to ensure that it gets in front of eyeballs. They just kind of put it in there. Internally, they have a trending tab and they use that to their advantage, but they never actually do like any sort of external marketing unless it's like one of their signature shows that they that has already proven to be successful. Hold Netflix shares? No, I don't fucking hold anything. I don't know anything. What is IP in this context? TV shows and movies. They haven't had anything good that's original since BoJack Horseman ended. Anyway, libertarians are unsubbing from Netflix because they haven't made a Cuties 2 yet. Dude, JoJo came out on Netflix and it was like a big wet fart compared to other JoJo series. I hate binge culture. It was grossly overvalued. It's still trading at PE ratio of 20, a moderately high. The market is recognizing that Netflix is not a tech company. I love when people say stuff like that. The market is recognizing that Netflix is not a tech company. Dude, the idea that a tech company's valuation needs to be fucking way higher is so idiotic to begin with. Like, Tesla is not a tech company either, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, Uber is not a tech company either, but it doesn't matter. You could just like stay afloat. As long as you can stay afloat, you could just like fucking say that. And then you turn around and you say, once the stock price dips, you say, oh, in hindsight, I guess it wasn't a tech company. It's like, no, they weren't. They were just not a tech company. That's not a thing. Uber is disruptive in the sense that it fucking violates like prior labor regulations, but then they claim to be a tech company on top of that because they have an app that you can do it with. But that's it. It literally, it's not a tech company. It's just a cab company that has completely eviscerated all prior health, safety, and any measure of like regulatory protocols that made the prior taxi companies work in the way that they did. That's it. That's all that they did. It was done through an app, so it's like, oh, it's a tech company. And also on top of that, they are, working on self-driving cars. That's why, like, it's going to be crazy. That's a tech company. Uber is literally a tech company. I know. My point is, these designations or these distinctions are I think, dumber than the way that people think they are. Just contract out to save money and push liability. Not anymore. They ditch self-driving completely. Okay, well, so what's up? The state of California has estimated to have lost $685,653,900 on its Netflix position. To clarify, this is the California Public Employees Retirement System. This is a good system that we have. This is a great system that we have. This is a good process that we have. This is why we need to maintain market stability, because everyone's fucking future is tied to a never-ending, constantly growing fucking market. Stock market. It's just, I love capitalism, dude. It's awesome. Yeah, fuck you, teachers. Get fucked. Let's see what else is going on.
Player 456, pass.
From smash hits like Squid Game to films like Don't Look Up,
There's a comet headed directly towards Earth.
Netflix has become a streaming giant.
Your secret is safe with me. I should not tell a soul.
How grateful I am.
But increasing competition, password sharing, and cutting off business in Russia led to a loss of
The
200,000
California state pension is not a tech company. It's true.
subscribers in the company's first quarter, and Netflix projects another 2 million could cancel by the end of June.
Are people getting to a point where they're overloaded with streaming options?
Inflation is eating into all sorts of disposable income, and it's really hard for most people to pay for all of the streaming services out there.
In January, Netflix increased its premium price to nearly $20 a month, more expensive than much of the competition.
Netflix is done after this month.
Heather LaForde is letting her Netflix subscription expire because of the price.
I mean, when I first had Netflix, it was, I think, $7.99 a month, and now I'm like over $20 a month, and I don't know what I'm paying for anymore.
Concern.
It's a shame, though, since all their competition is massive legacy companies like Warner Brothers, Paramount, who are entering the market with decades-old IP. They used to be cool fringe kids, but now they're getting pushed out and making crappy optical mistakes. Yeah.
It's like that are leading the company to consider something it was once adamant against: commercials.
And one way to increase the price spread is advertising on low-end plans.
But lower cost plans may not be enough for viewers like Sarah Olson.
That's insane, dude. Imagine getting fucking farmed for ads, which is not going to be enough. You'd have to literally just constantly pump ads, like non-fucking stop. And on top of that, you're paying fucking money to see ads? No shot. No fucking shot, dude.
Got rid of The Office, they got rid of Friends. Netflix could offer something even with short ads, but better programming, that I'd stick with it.
For CBS Mornings, I'm Carter Evans in Hollywood.
Also, this would destroy a part of Netflix that no one is really thinking about here. Netflix is notorious at not revealing data, not revealing its data on how many people are watching particular shows and whatnot. That's a big part of how they can maintain this. Like allure around their IP. How many people are watching? Nobody knows, right? Everyone's watching though, because it's like in the, it's in the minds of so many Americans, right? If you start running ads, you have to fucking let people know what your actual numbers are. You can't do that. Why would I watch Netflix when I can watch MasterChef for free on Twitch, KegW? Yeah, exactly. They do maintain the data, lol. Who told you that? No, but they don't reveal it. What the fuck are you talking about? I never said they don't maintain the data. Of course they maintain the data on their own. Hello? The basic plan plays videos at 480p. They're really missing the mark. People are growing up with YouTube and Twitch. I don't pay for any of these sub services except Hasan. I use my parents' login. I am an adult. Netflix senior software engineers can make like $400K a year and they still can't crack down on password sharing. Pornhub always been free with skippable ads, just saying. I mean, to many Zoomers, I am their CNN Plus. I am their Netflix, okay? $5 a month. They get the content that they would get for free regardless, with a 1-minute ad break at the top of every hour, or sometimes in the middle of the hour when you start at 11:30 instead of 11, right? And at least like 48,000 people are like, that's worth it for me. You know what I mean? And that's why they subscribe for $5 a month or for free with a Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime, of course, is free as long as you have an Amazon Prime account connected to your Twitch account, where you get one free Prime subscription a month that you can use on your favorite streamer, broadcaster, the Zoomer CNN Plus correspondent, Hasan Piker. You can also get gifted a sub too if you're lucky. That's how it works. I'm using my parents' Prime to sub to you too. Yeah, exactly. Netflix is an obsolete streaming service. Just yesterday, I watched the latest Batman movie on a channel here on Twitch that had the Force and CD emote as their profile pic. They're gonna get gouged. I mean, if they're gonna try to gouge, they're gonna fucking gouge out their subscription service. So, I mean, a subscription base. Holy Noel, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gift subs. Thank you. Damn, not even a 50K Andy anymore. You fell off, dog. Broke boy. Also way too rich for a socialist. Sarcasm. Yeah, no, I fell off. I mean, if I don't fucking stream every day, yeah, I see a massive drop off in people that don't resubscribe. It's just how it is. Who cares? I have enough. Netflix, uTorrent, Netflix, Prime Video, HBO Max, Disney. uTorrent is back. Yeah, I mean, this is true. This is exactly what's going on. Fuck, why is Markiplier trending? Hey, CVS Pharmacy, you've been giving me nothing but trouble with getting a prescription filled for months.